How's it going, guys? It is your man Redem here, back to some more Legends content. In today's video, we are going to be, showcasing the new PvP rated match proud mode, PvP mode that the Legends team has finally released to the game. Now, this mode is essentially a match of 3, where if you win the first game but you lose the second game, then you can go to a third match if you wish to do so, which is called the proud match, which essentially you deal you settle things with your opponent. And so this is the team that I'm going to be bringing in to this mode here. You have pretty much of a Sagas from Movies team here with fully Zenkai, Gogeta, and Janemba here. And now, since I'm just going to show you essentially just the replays, because I feel like that would be a little bit better just to talk to you guys about this particular event without actually going through, because I'm pretty sure by now you've seen how the design elements look like with regarding to Rated Match Proud, with regards to other Dragon Ball Legends content creators on the platform. So you've seen the design wise, but I just wanted to talk a little bit more about this mode while there's gameplay running in the background of this event. Now, this event, unfortunately, it replaces the regular PvP stage. So instead of you're kind of essentially forced to do 2 matches, which if you don't have much time during the day like me, it could become very tedious very shortly. And I believe this is going to be very annoying. This will be very annoying. Because like me, you just want to do 3 matches, just do 3 single games, and then do your dailies, and then log out. That's what the majority of players would want to do. But now you have to do pretty much 6 games in total to get your full dailies, I believe. So that is just, that's very tedious and very time consuming. And that's the one big issue here. Now, the second big issue is that if you are a new player, this will be a little bit difficult for you, because so far I've been paired off with players that had very high stars with all of their 6 units that they brought to this PvP mode. So if you're a new player that doesn't have a lot of stars, this might be, you might have a bit of a disadvantage here. The featured boost is still the same, right? That's not changed. It's just some units, 1 unit has been, or 2 units have been added, which is the Zenkai cell, the revive cell, as well as I believe the purple Gohan that recently got a unique equipment. And so those are the only units that have been added to the feature boost. But yeah, so pretty much the way this mode works is very, very similar to your regular PvP mode. It's just that the only difference is that there's an extra match or extra game that there's an extra game that you have to play in order to get the win. But I've seen here or you could see here in this video, that if you are the one who wins the game, wins the first match, wins the first game, your opponent could also just leave, which I believe they could just simply disconnect. I'm not entirely sure on their end, because I haven't really lost the first match or the first game of a match, so I don't know exactly if they're able to disconnect or just simply leave. But I believe they want the system is designed for you to play the full 2 games. So I believe they just DC'd, maybe just close the app so that they don't have to play the second one. But I'm not too sure on that end. You'll have to try it out and see for yourself. But in terms of the rating, the amount of RP that you receive, it is pretty much the combined RP of a little bit more. Actually, it's pretty much relatively the same as the combined RP of 2 games here. Yeah, so this is pretty much how the first one, it was a pretty much win here for the first game, and then here's the game that resulted in a draw here. So I'm bringing in here the Zenkai Gogeta, and then the Janemba here, fully Zenkai and everything here. So I believe against this, it's gonna be pretty difficult, because these Zenkais are not relatively old. These Zenkais released November of 2023, so it's not that old. But you know, some players, unfortunately, you know, they're going to be using maybe very old Zenkais. So I will be making another video, which is going to be a full guide on what units or what team to construct or make to bring it into this PvP mode. So just stay tuned for that. That video is coming very soon. All right. So here I believe in, yeah, this match I took the L here, but yeah, it's very difficult. I actually was able to come back if I made a little bit better plays, because these units, players have forgotten that their green ability can immobilize the opponent, but the majority of units today, they're unaffected by being immobilized. So it's difficult to determine, you know, which unit to use of your opponent to use the green card on here. But relatively, you know, Pan is pretty much the backbone of this team here. I'm going to keep Pan on as long as possible, and probably remove the Gogeta here, because I believe Janemba is just better. The Zenkai Janemba is just better than Gogeta. But in terms of like what Janemba is bringing, in terms of what abilities Janemba is bringing to the game here, because Gogeta is just pretty much damage, but you know, Janemba can increase sub count and all that stuff here. In this, yeah, I was planning on switching out to Gogeta, but I was like, you know, I'm scared of the Trunks, because yeah, I need at least one green unit to try to keep Pan alive, so I settled for just, you know, letting the Janemba go here. Alright, let's see here, boom. I used the green here just to see what this man's trying to do here, and then just use the blue for the Rising Rush. Anyways, guys, you know, let me know. I'm pretty sure the majority of you have already played in this mode here, so just let me know your thoughts. If you like this mode, if you want, you know, some things to change. A lot of people are saying here that they don't, they want some units to be restricted from this mode, which I don't necessarily agree on that. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's not LBR, and if that happened, then it'll just be the same thing as LBR. And I don't really like LBR. I don't think the majority of people like LBR to be in fact. But yeah, also the timer is shorter. It's, I believe, 120 counts for each game is 120 counts, and the timer to select your characters is also reduced from 60 seconds to 30 seconds. So you got to be a little bit quicker. I know probably maybe some of you guys didn't realize that and just let the system choose the first 3 units, and you might have not wanted that, so you gotta just pay a bit of attention there. But you'll get some getting used to here. So here, Gogeta, he does some nice damage against blue units, but and as you see here in this, I believe it's in this game here that I used the green card. I believe I used the green card against this LF here, the LF Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Vegeta, and then the special move and damage. It did quite a bit. So that's what's good about this unit. It's just a bunch of damage from the blue. Yeah, the blue damage here, boom, it just one-shots Trunks, yeah, boom. And if I had played a little bit better this match, I would have won here. So I'm just gonna go straight to the next one here, because yeah, I did lose the timer count, and this player did not decide to do, yeah, it resulted in a loss for me, but he didn't decide to go through with the final match here. So that's why it's a draw. Alright, let's go to the next one here. So I won both of these, and I'll just show you these 2 more games here, and I don't want this video to be super long. So these are the last 2 matches that I'll show you guys here. As you see, this player is using a Revival Goku, and then pretty decent Universe Reps team, I'm not gonna lie. You know, Revive Goku, he has aged quite a bit, but he's still very good if you know how to use him properly. can still do tons of blue card damage once he goes into UI Goku. But I mean, just my team's just better. I mean, Cycle for Movies is just one of the top teams there, so especially with his units, he'll have a difficult time dealing with Beast Gohan, because Beast Gohan is just that unit. He's just that guy, and he has been that guy for a couple of months now. All right, I use the green card here. Just use the blue because I don't want the tag units to destroy one of my cards or do some nonsense or reduce my ki. All right. I mean, I'm fine with this. If he switches, then I could just go to Janemba, but I go to Pycon just to drop a reduce ki, you know, drop a card, destroy a card. I go to Janemba here because I'm not afraid of Janemba taking damage, because he could heal with his ultimate and then he can heal with the strike cards, and he could just heal, you know, as the game continues. Yeah, pretty much here. I could have used the special move damage here, but I was afraid that I wasn't too sure that the ultimate damage would actually destroy or activate Disband's Revive. So I decided to, you know, be safe a little bit, use the ultimate right there. Now, I also want to talk about a little something here I've seen in the comments section of my video, that frame rate of my gameplay videos is a little bit, it needs some fixing, basically. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. I believe it could be my phone. I'm not too sure. Maybe I gotta switch to desktop and try it out through using Nox Player or something, or Google Play Games beta. Because yeah, I switched back to using my phone here. Originally I just used the Nox Player to pretty much record my gameplay videos, but probably I need to find another recorder maybe. So I'm trying out a couple of things here to see if it works. Yeah, it will take time, so guys, I do appreciate if you be patient with me for a little bit, so I can, you know, get the best quality content out there for you guys. Or it could just be my laptop, because my laptop's not really it's not really that powerful with regarding to recording and rendering out videos here. I'm using DaVinci Resolve, but the free version, so that could possibly be it with regards to the frame rates. It could only do 30 frames per second. Yeah, so I took the L here with regarding to the rush, but I mean, I'm fine. Ooh. But I'm good. I'm fine. Oh man. Alright. Okay, so, but in terms of content, yeah, there's a couple little events here and there, but nothing too crazy. Be prepared, guys, for an Ultra coming very soon. It's about that time. It's almost 3 months since the last one was released, back in December, end of December here. So we might see a Ultra mid-March or beginning of March. Most likely mid to end March we'll see an Ultra. Could be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. If that's the case, there's going to be another broken Gohan in the game. It's going to be, you know, the red Super Saiyan 2 Gohan all over again. I hope you guys enjoy that meta. Alright, so yeah, pretty much this man, he can't win at all. He could just forfeit and, you know, make the game faster for me, but yeah, it's pretty much over right now. So you already know the outcome here. I'll just move on to the final one. All right, so yeah, so this he's a pretty beefy, you know. He has a pretty beefy Zenkai lineup here. But do not sleep on the pan. The pan makes the win. Yes, switching to Janemba. Not a lot of blast damage, but what can you expect? Yeah, Topo's switching ability sucks. So I'm not too afraid. Okay, he dodges me here. I think I go to Pan once he uses the blue card. So I could just eat it with Pan instead of Janemba. Yeah. I'm not afraid. I could just probably heal this. Yeah, I pretty much healed most of it. Perfect. Perfect vanish. Yeah, I get the Dragon Ball. I think I used the main or I switched to Gogeta. Okay. Yeah, I actually used the green card here. And I believe it immobilized. Yeah. So this should, I believe it KO'd my Goku because it did quite a bit of damage here. I'm not exactly too sure. No, it didn't. Yeah, pretty much at this point, like, I'm controlling the match here. There's not much he can do because I got the rush now because he has no endurance units, which is good for me. I could just pretty much throw the rush without any care at all. I'm gonna take a sip because my throat is thirsty from talking all this much. Man, I don't know how these streamers do it, or these other YouTubers, Legends YouTubers do it. When it just continues to talk, their throat doesn't get dry or something, or maybe they cut it out. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
It's not working.
Yeah. Switched. Vegeta is pretty much worthless at this point. He used the main, like, he's not really gonna do much against Topo. I'd rather just keep the Pan. Pan is the MVP of my team here, or in this match particularly, or in this game. Can't say match, but all right. And at this point, like, I won, and you'll see in a moment here. I used the green against Topo, but he's immobilized. But still, I do more damage. And I can just switch it to Pan, use the 2 green cards on her, or use the other green card cards to reduce the sub count. Yeah, Pan's still very, very good. It's just crazy. It's over a year, and Red Pan is still pretty good. Is still a good unit. Like, where's Purple Piccolo? Come on, where's that man? People sometimes use Blue Beast, but Purple Piccolo is just gone, and that's it. Alright guys, so that's pretty much what rating match Proud is. I just wanted to go to the store here, see if there's anything. No, there's no special I guess store here for the rating match Proud. Anyways, that's pretty much it guys. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and then comment down below, as I said and mentioned previously, if you enjoyed this mode, and I'll see you in the next Let's upload. Take care.